Imagine this. You're rushing through your morning emails when you read a curt message from your boss. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and before you know it, you fire off. An angry reply caps, lock, engaged, exclamation points flying. Later, regret washes over you. Now, picture another scene. You see the same email. Your pulse quickens, but you pause. You take a slow breath, reframe the words, and craft a calm, thoughtful response that diffuses tension and earns respect. In today's video, we're going to unlock the Stoic secrets behind shifting from reactive fury to measured, strategic responsiveness, so you can stay in control even when life pushes your buttons. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have 4 concrete strategies to build your inner citadel and transform impulsive reactions into wise responses. What separates reactivity from responsiveness? Reactivity is that instant. Russia, amygdala hijacks your reasoning, floods you with emotion, and you act before you think. It's raw, uncontrolled, often regrettable. Responsiveness, on the other hand, is a deliberate choice. It's when your prefrontal cortex steps in. You pause, assess, and then act with purpose and integrity. The Stoics knew this distinction intimately. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you judge it. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that our power lies in our judgments alone. Our inner fortress remains unshaken by external chaos. Today on Virtuous Stoic, we'll blend modern neuroscience with ancient wisdom to help you master the pause, reframe your mind, and answer life's challenges with the calm authority of a true Stoic. A. The Stoic lens. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Seneca counseled that our impressions arrive unbidden, but assent, that inner nod of approval, is ours to grant or withhold. In Stoic terms, an impression is the raw event. Assent is the decision to accept that impression as true. In a reactive moment, we mindlessly assent to negative thoughts. They disrespected me, and we lash out. A Stoic, however, trains to notice the impression, hold judgment, and refuse harmful assent. This distinction creates a mental gap, a space where choice lives. It's the founding principle of responsiveness. What if, instead of automatically agreeing with every thought, you simply observed it without judgment? B. Strategy number 1. Mindfulness Meditation. Modern neuroscience calls it top-down regulation. Your prefrontal cortex damping the amygdala's alarm bells. Mindfulness meditation is the gym where you build that regulatory muscle. Here's a quick practice. 1. Find a quiet spot and sit comfortably. 2. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale for 5 counts. Exhale for 7. 3. Shift your attention to your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. 4. When thoughts intrude, gently label them and return to the breath. This simple exercise, done daily for even 5 minutes, rewires your brain. Over time, you'll catch emotional impulses as they arise, giving yourself the critical pause to choose a wise response. Could 2 minutes of mindful breathing today save you years of regret tomorrow? See? Strategy number 2. Self-awareness and reflection. Marcus Aurelius urges us to examine ourselves. Journaling is the Stoics' mirror, showing you patterns of reactivity that lurk beneath the surface. Try these prompts in your daily reflection. What triggered a strong emotion today? How did I react? And what was the outcome? What alternative response could I choose next time? Consider the story of new trader Yu, a fictional novice stock trader who watched his investments nosedive and flew into a panic, selling low, buy and high, repeating the cycle. After adopting a journaling practice, he identified his trigger and shifted to a disciplined response. Predefined entry and exit rules, followed by a post-trade reflection. His losses shrank, his gains grew, and so did his confidence. What hidden triggers could a few pages of reflection unveil in your life? D. Strategy number 3. The power of the pause. Seneca taught, "Everywhere means nowhere." When a person spends all his time in foreign travel, he ends by having many acquaintances and no friends. Here, we adapt. If you spend every moment reacting, you end up at the mercy of impulse, rather than the master of your mind. Enter the pause button technique. 1. Recognize your physical signal: clenched jaw, racing heart, shallow breath. 2. Mentally shout pause. 3. Count silently from 1 to 5, breathing evenly. 4. Choose your next step, respond thoughtfully, or deliberate further. Imagine a heated debate at work. A colleague makes a cutting remark. You feel that instant burn of indignation, clenched fists, heat flush. You hit your internal pause button, count to 5, and answer. I hear your point. Let's find common ground. The conflict diffuses. Respect grows. What might you discover if you paused 5 seconds before every knee-jerk reaction? Strategy number 4. Reframing and perspective-taking. Epictetus reminds us, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. Cognitive reframing turns obstacles into opportunities. Next time you catch yourself in a negative loop, ask, what is another way to interpret this event? How might someone I admire view it? What lesson lies hidden here? Psychological research confirms that reframing boosts emotional intelligence, helps you navigate challenges with greater empathy and adaptability. A simple exercise. After any stressful situation, jot down 3 alternative explanations, no matter how unlikely. Over time, your mind grows flexible. Responses become measured, creative, resilient. Can shifting your perspective change not just your mood, but your entire day? To deepen your journey from reactivity to responsiveness, explore these titles. How to Think Like a Roman Emperor by Donald Robertson, an accessible guide to Marcus Aurelius's mindset. How to Live in Discourses by Marcus Aurelius, foundational Stoic texts on judgment and virtue, boosting your emotional intelligence. Strategies to enhance self-awareness and empathy. Mindfulness training in sport audio program, a focused practice for athletes, adaptable to anyone seeking mental clarity. Each of these will equip you with practical tools to strengthen your inner citadel and respond to life with calm courage. Let's recap. 1. Cultivate mindfulness to quiet the amygdala. 2. Journal your triggers to build self-awareness. 3. Hit the pause button to choose your response. 4. Reframe challenges to unlock resilient perspectives. Now it's your turn. Share in the comments a moment when you paused instead of reacted. How did it transform the outcome? If you found value in this guide, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell here on Virtuous Stoic. Until next time, remember, you hold the power to govern your mind. Your inner citadel stands unshaken. Stay strong, stay wise, and stay virtuous.